What do you think? Is it good?
Good.
Good, huh? Yeah. Okay, today we're going to make a fried rice. And this is basically a Japanese style fried rice, but I have evolved it through many interpretations of it. So this is basically my own, the Japanese base. So what I've done is that we have rice that's pre-cooked. It's best if the rice is cold, but here, you know, it's a little bit warm. We made it earlier in the day. We got some pork sausage. This is the breakfast style. This is Jimmy Dean's. We got some pork, sirloin pork that I've chopped up into pieces and ground up. We got celery and carrots, green onions, mushrooms, and 2 strips of bacon, 1 egg, and some bean sprouts. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heat up the pan with oil. Get this nice and hot. You can use a wok for this, but I like a deep flat pan because it's easier when you're making fried rice. Okay, once the oil is nice and hot, then you can start adding in the carrots and celery. These take the longest to cook, so that's what you want to add in first. It's a big pan, so it's going to cook kind of fast. You might as well throw the green onions in at the same time. Green onions give you a fried rice a little bit of a kick. So it's going to, you just want to soften this up a bit. So it's probably going to take 2 or 3 minutes. So about 1.5 minutes into this, we'll add the mushrooms. Give this about 1 minute. You see the carrots are getting softened. Once that happens, once you start seeing the mushrooms start to break down a bit, then we just scoop a little bit on the side here, crack in our egg. Fried rice is a good meal. I mean, you could serve other things with it, but if you make it hearty enough, it's a main dish. Once this egg cooks, then we start adding in the rice. If you notice in the beginning, we've added oil. We've probably got maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil in here. This way we could cook the vegetables and we don't have to add more oil later on. We're going to have more than enough here. Now we add our rice. With fried rice, you want to break up the rice so that you got almost like individual grain. Okay, so this is beginning to look good. So we got between 1.5 to 2 cups of rice here. It looks good just the way it is. Okay, now maybe a teaspoon of soy sauce here. Gives it the color, gives it the saltiness, gives it a little bit of flavor. Just a dash of pepper. Unless you want to add more, you know, go ahead. You could taste the rice at this point to see if you want to actually add table salt to it. It looks pretty good now. Okay, so now we add in 2 strips of bacon, maybe a 1/4 cup of sausage here. The trick is using the bacon and the pork sausage. That's going to give you all the flavoring you're going to need. Typical Japanese restaurant, they don't put in the pork sausage. That was something that I came up with. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Next we add in the pork. This is basically 1 slice of sirloin pork that I chopped up. Then the last step is bean sprouts, because you want to use the bean sprouts last. You want to just cook the bean sprout until it just breaks down. You want it a little bit crunchy. Just a layer on the top is fine. Unless you want to add more. Now we're using medium-high heat, so this is what's going to fry the rice up. You want to get the rice a little bit toasty here. Probably even kick up your heat too high. Depends on the stove top you got. This is a KitchenAid, and it gets up to I think 15,000 BTUs or so on high, so that's pretty high. Now there's two ways to make this fried rice. There's a second way that we pretty much use soy sauce and sugar on the egg mixture, and we add it to the top of the rice. That'll be my next video. I just want to show you the traditional way and then the untraditional way. You got to just cook it onto the bean sprouts, just start to, just pretty close to now. Okay, here's our rice plated up, and this is enough for like a good hungry person. 2 people. Let me just get a taste of this. Very good, real good. So I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button, and when you have a chance, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. What do you think? Is it good?
Good.
Good, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could eat it just like this, or you know, if you got chicken fingers or something on the side, you know, it just top this thing off.